Africa's current economic performance stands in sharp contrast with the 1980s, a decade characterized by slow growth and a crushing debt burden. Over the last 5 years, African countries have ranked among the world's fastest growing, and the continent emerged as a top investment destination owing to immense natural and human resources. But a lot of the continent's potential remains untapped, especially considering that most countries are trapped in extractive and commodity producing sectors. For the next 6 days, African ministers and economic affairs will be reviewing growth and set policy directions in attempts to fast-track the continent's industrialization process.
Despite the rapid economic growth over the last decade, Africa continues to display glaring contradictions between economic and social indicators. Poverty remains pervasive and high, and reducing inequality and improving human development continues to be a challenge on the continent.
Participants here trust that there are a lot of gains to be made from a more inclusive process that facilitates integration and flexible economic processes. Of particular interest would be an economic boom that results in creation of decent jobs for the continent's bulging youth population.
We expect value addition and diversification, hoping that all that will lead to accelerated, stable, sustained, and inclusive growth, which will in turn lead to sound, resilient, and sustainable development.
At the moment, focus is on these experts and finance ministers, not just to discuss strategies, but develop practical work plans to leap the continent forward. In the absence of significant value-adding activities in Africa, the continent is invariably reduced to being a net exporter of jobs to the rest of the world. And now the ministers of economic affairs of Africa want this to change. But it won't be an easy job for them, as what they want is implementing policy direction, something that has been a challenge for a while. Grumjala, CCTV, Abuja, Nigeria.